Hello everybody, I am Guillermo the RGC, and today we're revisiting a fairly old topic, not too old, but 3 years, as time has passed since the topic I made of how to game collect on a budget. So that topic, it's a bit outdated because times change, the market has changed, money has changed, right? And what's hot right now has changed. What people all want to collect right now has changed. Now, I don't collect anymore. It's done. Guillermo is no longer the RGC. He is just Guillermo. Yeah, I'm Poopyhead now. I'm just Poopyhead. Poopyhead GBTF22. So if you look around, I'm being serious by the way. If you look around, that is what you see. You see comic book stuff, just plushies. You don't anime. I'm still a loser. I'm still a nerd. I'm a big fat nerd, but I don't game collect anymore. It's done. That's over. That's behind me. Now, I quit because I just didn't care anymore. But, I mean, I have knowledge, experience of how to save money while doing it. And what I can really tell you is that it's not easy anymore. It actually has been easy for God knows how long. When I already got into game collecting, it was hard. And I stopped because, for one, I don't want to blow a shit ton of money on the games that I'm not going to play. Because, when Rocket League keeps calling your name, and when FIFA keeps calling your name, and Minecraft and Fortnite is right there, it's like, oh, man, do I really want to play Banjo-Kazooie? Do I really want to load that up? Do I really want to play Mario Kart Double Dash? Do I really want to play it? The answer is no, you don't. You probably don't want to. Well, I didn't want to, at least. But if you're interested in retro gaming, ask yourself 2 questions, or 1 question, one of these 2. Do I want to experience them, or do I want to have them? If you are just interested in experiencing the game, just emulate. Bro, you don't have to. Some people, like some nerds, are like, you have to have the original console, the original controller, and a CRT TV. You don't need that. You don't. You never have. Your phone can perfectly emulate 90% of the games you want to emulate. Just use your phone. Your computer works fine. Your laptop works fine. Fucking school Chromebook can't even do it on some websites. Mod your Switch, mod your Wii, mod your 3DS. It's easy, right? Emulate. But pirate. Become a criminal. It's not too hard. Now, if you want to experience the games, you can either emulate, or a lot of game companies have released on the newer gen consoles like PS4, PS5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X. They have re-released a lot of their older games on remastered collections for the new gen. Like Nathan Drake Collection, Devil May Cry Collection, Master Chief Collection, the fucking God of War Collection. A lot of these have released all of the games in HD 16:9 full screen and fix some of the bugs they had. So these are probably the better way to participate on some of these older games. Or you could play the remakes, like Resident Evil 1, 2 are like horrible. They're really bad games, no matter what someone tells me. The remakes are much better and are actually playable. So you could play those games instead. Now, if you want to experience the games, but you also want to hold the physical console, you want to hold this GameCube. You want to hold this GameCube right here. You want to play Luigi's Mansion. You want to play Mario Sunshine on a TV 4x3, or with the GameCube console. You want to play on this GameCube, on a Sega Saturn, on a Dreamcast, on a Super Nintendo, on a PS1, on a fucking Atari. If you want to do that, then my old video, it's took it down anyways, but to recap, I said Facebook, Japanese games, some other shit, something like that. I forgot. I'm not gonna look back. I cringed while looking back. I'm gonna cringe by looking back at this anyways. But Facebook, no. And let's first off, thrift stores. Thrift stores are done. That is no longer the method. That has been the method for years. In the thrift store, you're gonna find your Wii games, you're gonna find your Wii U games, you're gonna find your 360, you're gonna find your PS3 games, you're gonna find perhaps a rare GameCube game that's like Madden on a GameCube, or like I don't even know, My Little Pony Princess Party on DS. That's what you'll find. So there are moments where you'll find heat. I have found that I've heard accounts of people finding 64s. I have found an Atari at a thrift store. I have found Super Nintendo games. I have found some decent GameCube games. I have found some decent Wii, PS3. I found GTA 5 at a thrift store. There are decent games at thrift stores. You can find consoles. You can find sometimes heat. One issue: thrift stores have figured out. They know now. They know that retro gaming is like a new cool hobby to have for all the new loser virgin nerds. And they bumped the price. Let's say you find Super Mario World for American Super Nintendos. They're gonna say, you're like, oh my god, I got Super Mario for $5. No, they're gonna stop here. They're gonna grab you by your balls, be like, no. They're gonna start going to like this, like a sack. No, you are not getting this game for $5. No, sirree. And they charge you 40 or 50 or 60. Or you're gonna find a Sega Saturn, and you're like, oh my god, I found a Sega Saturn I'm about to get for $20. They're gonna grab you by your tip, by your balls, and go like, no, you're not. You're not getting that. Not on my watch. They're gonna grab you by your tip and be like, no, you're gonna pay me a whole $150. Because they know now. They figured out. They know that retro gaming is a cool hobby now. It's people love doing it. People are gonna pay the top dollar for some of these games, and they're gonna charge up the prices because they know. They figured it out. So I would not go thrift store. If I were you, you could probably still find heat at some thrift stores who have not marked up their prices, who are not evil people like that belong in hell that mark up the prices. Maybe you can still find some. I guarantee you there'll probably still somebody. You give it a look maybe for once, you might find something. You probably won't. And if you see games behind a glass door and it says $100 for a random game, you gotta get out of there and report that thrift store for whatever, for money laundering. Now the other viable option is Marketplace and sometimes eBay. eBay, the average game listing is ridiculous and never buy from there. But there are moments where you can search up maybe a game lot listed by some random millennial or some random Gen X that just listed their old games from their childhood. And it's like a Sega Genesis lot with like 10 games for like $90. It's like a bunch of like Madden on Genesis and Maniacs, a bunch of shitty games, a bunch of games that no one cares about, and you'll find like eventually a Sonic 2, like hidden between there, a Mortal Kombat 2, maybe a Castlevania. Highly doubt that though. Even Earthworm Jim maybe. So it's like some actually decent games thrown in there. Then if you find a lot that has at a good price and has some decent games in there, you buy the lot, you sell the surplus, and you're done. Bada bing, bada boom. That is one decent option, and I somewhat recommend do it on Face Marketplace more, because Marketplace the prices tend to be a little cheaper. So you're gonna find maybe a Wii for $10. I found a Wii for $10 on there, and I bought that bitch, and I modded it. I'm pretty sure, or actually, I think I resold it for 40. So you find a Wii for $10. I found a Wii U for 30, a black Wii U. You can find some decent game lots on there for cheap. You gotta be quick. You gotta be quick and smart, and you know what the hell you're doing. And try to haggle. If someone's selling a Wii U for 25, should haggle another 20. Right? Yeah. Save the $5 for buy yourself a Diet Coke on the way there. So that's one option. But these are like, man, but like that takes forever to find. You gotta find them. No, the best way to collect retro games, by collecting them, just plain out, just finding them and buying them, is don't buy the American version. Just don't buy the American version. It's so easy. Just look up the price of the average Japanese game versus the average American game. No, don't even do that. I got it right here for you. I got it right here for you. I got it for you. Don't even worry. I have a price listing right here. Do you want to come around and see? Do you want to come around and see? I know I just blind the shit out of you guys. I just blind the hell out of you. Let's just as you can see here, Super Mario 64, the American version is $32. Super Mario 64 for PAL is $21. For Japan, it's $14. So remind me, why the hell are we buying the American version? Why are we doing this? We don't have to do this, guys. We don't have to do this, guys. Come on. I just put you guys back right down there where you guys belong. There you go. Let me hit you again. It won't piss me off. just buy a Japanese version because you're gonna find the games for a lot cheaper. Now, Guillermo, what about the region lock? I just told you not to worry. Why are you asking questions? Don't worry about the region lock. Don't worry, not even a little bit. For example, this sounds so awesome. The 64. If you just search up online, like anti-region lock 64 cartridge thing, you'll find it. I don't know how to explain it. I don't remember how to say it. I don't remember the exact term for it. But the cartridge thingy for the 64 can be removed super easily without the zero chance of you damaging console. You have to be really stupid to break your console doing this. Just remove it, put in a new anti-region lock one. You can play all Region 64 games on your Nintendo 64. That is, the definitive way to probably play it. So that is my word to you. Don't buy the American version. Buy the Japanese version, or even the European version. And you might say, Guillermo, but I can't read Japanese, or I can't read English from England. Duolingo's free. So that's my solution to you. And go fuck yourself. No, I know Duolingo is free if you really want to learn the language, or if honestly, dude, like it's kind of basic. It's a game menu. It's either player 1, player 2, start and select. That's that easy. It's not rocket science. Now, unless if you're playing like Resident Evil for PS1, I think you might, or RPG, I think you definitely might buy the English version because then you're going to read all that text in Japanese, or buy the European version. That is my solution to you guys. Bottom of the barrel, thrift stores, next lots on Marketplace and eBay. Top, just buy the Japanese version. I know the Japanese are known for liking little girls and little boys and doing things that rhyme with grape, but they are good for buying cheap games from. Probably because of the forced labor. So, you buy the games in Japan. Don't buy it from Japan. Just buy a Japanese version. It's much cheaper. It's gonna save you a lot of money, and you can have a pretty meaty collection with that. Pretty meaty collection of the Japanese games. So, yeah, that's my recommendation to you guys. And yeah, it's kind of the end of the video. I stopped collecting. I just don't really like it anymore. But this is the new channel. Not the new channel, just the new form of the channel. I am a lot older now. Not old, I'm just in senior year. But yeah, that is that. And I'm gonna make more videos. Probably recreate some more older videos. It's a fun thing to do. Recreate older videos of mine. So yeah, you guys have a good one, and thank you for watching. See you later.